Greetings, greetings. It is Vaygrim. Welcome to another episode of ForgeCraft 2. So, here I am in the workshop. I wanted to kind of revisit things. The frame rate is going to suffer the farther I get that way. So, just be warned. Box potatoes. I think these are Britannia. I don't know what purpose they serve. I assume they're just cutesy. Whatever. Our our thermal expansion machines have been restored. We have a full array of them. A fully upgraded barrel of obsidian barrel? No, this is I think this is an emerald barrel or something. I can't remember. Or is it a lapis barrel? Can't remember. Anyway, it's one of the higher end barrels. It's 7 tiers up. That's just all obsidian. This is the array that I've donated of machines and stuff for BC Silicon. We ended up not using it as much this year because there were still this season because there were still some bugs in it. But I'm hoping we're going to update by the time next season rolls around. 7.1 of BuildCraft will be out, and there's going to be a whole bunch of updates to it. But we'll see. I did donate this QED. Quod erat demonstrandum. I know demonstration is that last word. I don't know what the first and middle is. Vexitos would be proud. I only donated one of these. Somebody else made a whole bunch more of these Enderflux crystals to make stuff go faster. So yeah, I made a magnum torch and then pretty much haven't come back to use it. I am going to, just in case, take off my magnetization ring real quick. Let's see. Dyer and Soren AE system, take what you need. Import bus. Oh, travel anchor, okay. I think, unfortunately, these travel anchors are outside of range of each other. There's another one. Whoa. Okay, this pickaxe is a little better than I thought it was. There's another one way over there. Actually, you know it's going to be a lot safer. Hang on a sec. Let's get that. I don't need to kill anything important. I can gesture that way. Okay. Of course, we have the fairly automated. It's out of lava right now, but the fairly automated Tinker's Contract setup. All this stuff is being powered by wires from Immersive Engineering, as you can actually see. We've got a wheat farm, potato farm, more wheat. This feeds the Munchadoos. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It is down here. No. Oh, wow. Ooh. I did not know that we actually had a thing run here. Okay. There's a quarry run under here. These are weird, these warp item ducts. They're just high-end things, but they're super crazy looking. I love the art and the way that they pulse. Let's see. We go down here. This is an array. Oh gosh, this is glowstone clear glass. This is clear glass, basically, with glowstone glass at the corners. And this is an array that's providing mana. These are all hydrangeas in here. And they're not packed nearly as tight as they could be. However, this is still an impressive array of hydrangeas. This is a mana beam farm. Fully automated with golems. Now here's the thing. This is one of the things that's causing the most lag for us. I don't know why. Is that a witch or is that that's a villager? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we got all these golems. I'm not even sure. I think RW Tema made this. I'm not 100% sure on that. Somebody did. They went really bonkers. But basically, these are crossbred mana beans that have been then divided out into areas for each type. All the different types of beasts, all the way down to bedrock. And, alchemical furnaces. I think the warp ducts, I don't know if they feed the beans or if they feed the beasts up. I think the beans, yeah, I see them going up through here. And then I get into this area, right? And this is where all the separate alchemical furnaces are that pipe them into an individual beast jar that then pipes it upstairs. Well, what is upstairs? Let me see if I can Can I fit in the same? I cannot. Those are chubby ducks. Okay. There is I think a chunk loader right there. Let's go back out here. And whoosh. Okay. Back up here. So all of those pipes feed into this. All right? This is an Essentia reservoir. Got a certain kind of Essentia in it that basically matches up with these two back behind it. You see, it's just a vertical column of these. All these different kinds, all the different V's, all these Essentia jars, all fed by the farm below. These are void Essentia reservoirs, I think, which means that they keep getting topped off despite the fact that they're full, because it just erases the overflow. I think that's how they work. You can hear the groaning of the pipes. It terrifies the hell out of me. And then there's a matrix that has actually got a fair number of heads just below it for stabilization. I think we can actually see, I think it does, or it's got an artificial stabilizer around it or something. It's supposed to be an extremely stable setup anyway. Yeah, more item ducts, a reinforced watering can, etc., etc. Here's the rest of the setup that we've been using, public setup for ForgeCraft. Now, this is with the public table that is being fed by these bookcases right here. We've got, let's see, was there something else back here? There's just a building right now. Oh, there's no glass there. It's funny. So yeah, this is the public ForgeCraft. We have right here an oak case that actually has the shared knowledge tome of the person on the server that's been doing the most research, which I think is Rorax. I think Rorax made a tome of knowledge sharing. Direwolf learned that and then made his own, or something. I can't remember. Anyway, flux scrubbers right here. There's more of them dotted about the place that I found accidentally under the flooring and stuff. These are fun. Let's go up to the machines up front. I'm going to eventually spit out here. I'm going to go back to ForgeCraft. And I love the fact that it shows me as a chicken going through the pipes. Woohoo! Yes, there we go. So, I did make the mistake of accidentally reading that without having some salts, because I can't get the salts without getting a little bit of warp. So I just read the book, and you gain all of the permanent and all of the temporary warp for every single piece of research, whether you did it or you're just learning it by sharing, which I think is stupid because there really should be a warning in there somewhere, but that's a different argument for a different day. The big point is I have read that. I now have warp. I'm not a happy camper. I will move on with my life. Let's see. There is a relay system that was going across here, being powered by that, but for some reason it has stopped. I think that's a hungry node. It was a hungry node that has been stabilized. That's why there's a fence line around it at this pace. Ooh. Egg. Hello, Mr. Chicken. Do you need to be liberated? Are you a prisoner? Let's get one of these. Chicken? No more chicken. I will take that chicken back with me. Nope, no new chicken either. Okay. Let's put him away real quick. Nice and safe. So, we are occupying as much of this village as we can. This Witchery created village. It's really been useful. Let's see. This is, I'm not sure what this is. It's auto crafting. I think it's to make crafting tables? I can't remember. I'm a little fuzzy on the details on why, but I think that's what it was. This is one of the Tinkerer's buildings. There's another one over there. That way. It's still got a whole bunch of the templates and stuff in it. That's the Railcraft building. It's really cool. Oh, there's a witch in here. Oh, that's a positive witch. That's not a negative witch. These things are really cool because you get a hobbyist steam engine for free. There's a rolling machine here for free. Even some like Railcraft, like rail parts and stuff. And some, yeah, it's really neat. Here's the office that's attached to it. more farm space, but here is what we were working on yesterday. And I'm actually going to roll the footage right now.
Nice. And then we might want some ritual chalk. So
assisting a little bit and helping Dire, we'll put up the Witchery space in the workshop. Shared Witchery. Ooh. Might get into it a little bit myself now that he's actually putting on the machines. We'll have to see. Dire actually came by the base and gave it a bit of a tour on his series a little while ago. Very excited about that. That'll probably go up later in the week. And he wanted to see the coop because people have asked. And yeah.
Why is there an elephant in my base?
There's two.
He's Steve.
These elephants, their inability to die is getting on my nerves.
I love it. It means you can't kill my pet.
I'm gonna find a way.
No. Actually, there is a way, but...
I assume a ranged weapon would work pretty well.
Hypothetically, one of them will, but
Right.
there is a melee weapon that works.
Really?
Yep.
Where's the hitbox?
There is a...
There is a hitbox. It's there. The problem is he checks for specific damage types.
Okay.
Does he?
Yeah.
That's weird.
So if we can't kill Soren's pets, does that mean we get to kill Soren?
I feel like that's a fair trade.
Here, come on, Vaygrim. Come here.
Where are you?
What's that armor of yours?
Beautiful.
You hit 10k yet?
The elephants are okay until they start walking on my stuff.
Yeah.
Then
Just
I
put a fence
disagree
around
with their
them.
existence. What?
Just put a fence around them. They're pets.
Around
they have
everything?
cages. No, around the elephant. It's much easier than just like fencing off the entire area. That would be silly.
I question if they're like spawning in the village though. Wouldn't that make sense that that's what they're doing?
Either that or they walked from the entrance there.
Right. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is just get a couple supplies here, but I feel like this is just like a great introduction to Witchery for anybody who comes to the workshop, and I may continue to add a couple things to this Witchery area, or just advance myself in Witchery, but at least for now, people who come here can like do stuff. Maybe I'll set up like the infusion ritual thing so you can get those attuned stones and anything else that you might need to do, but I think for now, we're ready to wrap up the episode. So, Darryl20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll come back next time. Not sure if we'll be doing Witchery or something else. Probably whatever Soren has in mind for us, which is a terrifying thought now that I think about it.
Oh dear.
Yes. All right, guys. Take it easy.
Yeah, so Dire actually did end up having to go to the Nether to get a Wither Skull to put in here, but they've got 8,300 energy level, 5 times regeneration speed on the energy. All these machines for public witchery. There is a farm right here with Mandrake. There's Belladonna. There is Snowball, Wolfsbane. Over here, we've got a little bit of Glintweed that's been planted. There's some more normal crops to kind of increase the green space rating on that. I donated a couple of these to see if they'd help. They don't count. Oh well. But there's pumpkin and melon seeds, all sorts of great stuff. It's been real interesting. And like I said, we have really ended up growing out to a huge amount of this space. So it's been neat to watch Dire and on occasion Soren help out and actually make that space. I'm going to go back down here, and we are going to go back to the coop. There we go. I do have a mod called Chunk Animator. As you can see stuff popping up in the distance. That is a mod called Chunk Animator. It's client side only, and I think it's kind of hilarious. I've been messing with it. You guys had some great tips on Funky Locomotion. A lot really great tips that I really appreciate. One particular, oh, there goes the sky and all the clouds. One particular thing that you really commented on that was a very positive concept is replacing, let me line this up. Yeah, right here. Replacing these blocks with the frame blocks and then just putting a layer of covers across it. And I like that idea. That's actually a really good idea. Yeah, I think that's a really cool idea, all told. Still figuring out where I want to place the engines and whatnot, but that would still give me full headroom on the floor below, and I could just slide this panel in and out. That would be awesome. Let me think. Oh, apparently this interface side will never stick. But if I wrapped a block around to this side, I think, then it would actually pull the machines with it, or at least the back side. Plus, if I make one of the wrenches for Funky Locomotion, one of the other wrenches, and I have a sneaking suspicion, it's probably this one, the eye wrench. You can activate these machines without actually having to use buttons or levers. So you can probably right-click to toggle them on and off. So that might be cool. That might be something I could actually make, but I think for the time being, I'm going to use these. I'm going to try just 1/2 initially. Let me see. Okay, so that is where I'm going to have to stop. And, yep, it's going to be right. Well, yeah, let's put our ring back. How about that? All the way over here. So this is the space that I'm actually going to carve out. That is going to actually be filled with frame blocks. I'm going to leave these blocks, this row right here, as full, solid, so I don't have a bump right here between this block to this block. This way it looks smooth here. It looks smooth here. But what I do is I will probably clear out this row so that I can put the frame blocks down, block off these sides, close them like this, and then I can put this row back. And I'll probably do the same thing over here. I'm not sure, though. I want to make sure that it's closed off all along this side. That they're closed off all along this side. I want the top completely open because I'm going to put covers across it. Let me see. I'm just going to go ahead and clear this out. I'm hoping you guys don't mind. I think this could be a really fun project, for sure. Even if I only get one side finished for now, I definitely anticipate having some fun. One thing I'm considering doing is actually blocking this off and killing roof access and keeping roof access just over there and over there, killing it on the sides basically, because that way if I did that, I could put that right there. Let's just get that. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Let's put that down. That way, if I wanted to, I could have this entire side move with me. Because basically what I think I want to do is I want to put the frame machine, the moving machine, if I put it right here, I'm going to have to stop the roof halfway, which means only half of it's going to be open at a time. But I could slide it this way and open this side. Or I could slide it this way and have this side open. Now, option number 2 is I have it all the way over here and all the way over there in the other corner. That way I could slide it all the way out. And I do kind of like that idea. I'm hip to that notion. Just not sure how I'm going to do it yet. But I have ideas. That involve covers and half slabs. Yeah. But this is the space that I want to actually have sliding in and out. Now, let's get... See, I'm going to have to kill this whole side right along here to make sure that I can actually block off all the boxes. Let's kill that one. Come on. I'm actually going to tear our prototype project down. And because we're going to need to recycle these blocks anyway. Need to get these. Put these back. Put these back. Somebody did make a good point about why the blocks work the way they do. Why, when I break them, I get them back with a locked off side. But they said basically it was so that you could put down a block, lock off the sides you need to, then pick it up and place it down somewhere else for more compact builds. My point is, I have to right click to lock this side off, okay? Why can't I shift right click? Because that doesn't make any difference, shift right clicking. Why couldn't they do shift right click to pick up the block with the sides the way they are? If you break it with the pickaxe, you just get the raw block back with everything reset. It seems like that would be a really good way of doing things. But, you know, I understand. I understand what they're trying to achieve here. So this would go all the way across to here. Now, in theory, I can actually lock that off there. And see all of this I would need to block off. So this is the basic gist of what I want to do. I'm going to do some experimentation stuff here and get this set up. I promise by the next episode that I will actually have something set up and going. Also, I'm going to try and dive back into a little bit of AgriCraft for next episode. Hopefully I'll have this project finished before then. But I want to get back into AgriCraft and experiment with some of the ore growing crops. We are getting pretty late into the season, but I still want to test those and see what they're like. And hello, Mr. Chicken. And see how they work. I will talk to you folks later. Make sure you have a good day. Thank you very much for joining me on another episode of ForgeCraft 2. Bye-bye.